Hello YouTube, welcome to my playthrough of Charon and Yanase's Naive Novel. Now, this game has like, oh yeah, let me lower my mic a bit. This game has like 30 negative reviews. I'm pretty sure it has like overwhelmingly negative on its Steam page, which is pretty funny. It's like apparently has like some sort of like twist, like DDLC or something. It has psychological horror. And most people are calling it like a scam. Now, this was $5, so I'm like, whatever, bro. I might as well. Like, I'm a big Charon fan. I might as well just play it. And also, this is a this is a fucking machine translation. Like, not like before, like for Minhera, where it was like a human edited machine translation. Nah, this is just like raw machine translation. So it could be complete slop. Like, I might not be able to understand anything, and it could be completely incoherent. But, you know, shit, we might as well play it. It's like 0.5 hours, it's like half an hour of playtime. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait for this, aren't I? Okay. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna have to like slightly slower my reading pace because like the method I'm using to machine translate this is like it pulls from Google. Like it's not built directly and it's not a hook per se. It's like translating it live basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm not good with words. All right. Anyways, Sean, I hear a voice from somewhere in the darkness. The voice is getting closer and closer, and I felt like it was coming right next to my ear. It's morning. Please wake up. Uh. If my brother doesn't come, I'll be lonely. You're already awake, Oni-chan, aren't you? Shit, I said it, but anyways, whatever. I mean, the futon is swollen, isn't it? See, there's a glimpse of our machine translation. Hey, how long have you been pretending to be asleep? A sweet, melting voice. As I was getting closer to it, I couldn't help but open my eyes. I was lying after all. I guess this Situbo is the best after all. I have no clue what that means. Actually, I woke up earlier. You'll feel better about your day with a sweet ASMR session where you're woken up by your little brother who loves you. I'm guessing it's sister. So one thing I've noticed with machine translation is that it kind of gets pronouns wrong at times because Japanese and like English are like structurally different languages, so I guess it doesn't like it needs greater context is what I'm saying, so it probably wouldn't be able to pick up on the pronouns and shit. Sweet ASMR by your little sister, I guess, dude. This is my daily routine. Taro Usodi. Yo, I can't say anything. Everyone calls me Datarow. Here we go, Datarow. And my only comfort. By the way, I don't have a real sister. It's precisely because she is not there that his imagination is stirred up in this way. I'm like trying my best here. True slop, dude. Datarow. Thank you for today, little sister. I like how it says Datarow. I have to get ready to go to school soon. Today's a special day that I absolutely cannot be late for. Because today is the entrance ceremony. It is no exaggeration to say that I have lived for this day. The private Lubery Academy that I'll be entering from today is a former girls' school that has become co-educational this year. Oh, there we go, our co-ed school. Oh. In other words, there are a lot of events that could happen. Like what, brother? With such high expectations in my heart, I get ready and get headed to school. Okay, lower translation. Okay, WAI background art. Oh my god. Charon, I expected better from you. Wow, there's so many girls. As expected, there were students in uniforms in the front of the school building. There are skirts everywhere you look. Man, that's awesome. This is awesome. There are probably about a dozen men. So we got like 12 dudes in this entire school, probably including me. Cool. As expected, there are more people than I expected. Good sentence. It just means that there are fewer competitors, I guess. Wait, future girlfriend. Yo, who is you? Yo, good morning, Datarow. I can hear your desire, right? What is it, Shu? Shu? What's wrong with that? My best friend took the trouble to say hello with me? Yo, my bad. My bad for like a terrible commentary. I'm like extremely like half awake right now. I'm like fucked up, dude. This guy's name is Shumobeno. Okay. I'm not gonna. I guess that won't translate for me. We've been together since kindergarten, so we've known each other for over 10 years. Alright, here's my childhood friend. Awesome. Best trope in the game, by the way. Taku, look over there. Is that your classmate? She's so beautiful. I'll go over there in a bit. She's certainly beautiful. Come on. She was found as prey and dashed away. Yo, what is up with Charon and like the womanizer best friends? Like, yeah, this shit with Yatara, dude, too. Or not Yatara. Fuck, what is his name? Yukimaru. That's his name, bro. In like every single Charon game. I don't like that kind of thing. Yeah, man. I'm a pure-hearted man. She was crazy about women. Still, he's a good-natured person. Generally, people like that tend to be disliked, but in Shu's case, most things go well. Probably because he has a good face. Is it the black pill we've been mentioning? I've seen him pick up girls like that many times. I couldn't be more jealous. Let's go check out class. Alright? I don't know. I like the low translation sound. First year class D, isn't it? This is it. Okay, I forgot. Yo, my bad. I hope that wasn't important. Wait, can I just go into the classroom like this? Suddenly, I stop and think. If you open this door, you'll definitely find a lot of cute girls. There aren't many boys out there, so I better make an impression on myself here. Okay. I put my hand on the classroom door. Hello, good morning, everyone. This is Taro Usade, who will be with me for a year from today. Yoroshiku, what? Yo, Datarow, you're in the same class too? Why? There were supposed to be a lot of girls here, but there were only familiar faces. In fact, he looks exactly the same as before he entered the school. What's good, Shu? Oh my god, I would have been late if I picked up someone. Oh, Shu is in the same class as me. What is this? The class reunion venue? Oh, by the way, if you hear like sounds in the background, like people are renovating my floor downstairs, so yeah. Everyone. Now that Shu has joined us, we are finally together. That's a lie, why? I don't know what he said. Damn, what kind of paradise full of girls was I looking for? The next class up, all of them are girls, and the same goes for the other classes, right? That's true, but aren't you next to me? Well, you've never had a girlfriend, so if there's a girl next to you, you'll be nervous and you won't be able to study, right? Well, that's... If you're looking forward to meeting someone new, you must remember first the basics of love. It's okay to learn things like that through experience. What are you talking about? When Datarow is in front of a girl, he immediately gets angry and can't say anything. He's what you call a bad romance guy. I haven't seen you since kindergarten. You have a phobia of women. There's no way you can fall in love with someone like that. Besides, there's no way you'll be able to get a girlfriend even easily if your younger sister is happy with ASMR. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing he's trying to imply that we listen to fucking little sister ASMR. How do you know that? I know a lot of things. I've heard that there's ASMR where you sleep with your cool little sister, ASMR where you hear your scratch my cheek. Dude, is this guy like a pedophile? Like, dabbling in hypnosis. How do you know that? Yeah, how do you know that? I know you were planning to listen to music, but you were listening to that. Damn, I guess I found out. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna teach you what love is. What do you think? You wanna have a fun school life, right? Or are you acting like an idiot? Do you want me to do this or not? Well, I'm sure you want me to do that. I hate to admit it, but this guy's a genius at love. I understand because we've known each other for a long time. Huh? Do you know what? Do you want to know? Shumobeno style love technique first. Okay, show me this love technique. If you really want to know, why don't you ask my best friend to tell you? What should I do? Shall I teach you about love? Please teach me. That's right, I can't help it. If you want to know that much, I'll tell you. Yo, thank you very much. For now, let me know which type of girl you like. The strategies for girls are completely different depending on the type. I guess. It's just my preference, if you want to call it strong. Alright, here we go. We get to choose. Older sister who seems to like reading. Tsundere high-handed blonde twin tails. A neat girl with an Orthodox royale something. Sweet type. Loki? I am more of a dairy person. But we'll go with option 1. I see, I know what you like. Then leave it to me. Really? Well, first of all, you have to have that hunched over attitude. There's no way a girl would fall in love with such a carefree appearance. Listen, you. If you want to be popular with girls, first straighten your back and walk with confidence. Try to be a little dignified. Where in this world, is there a person who likes someone someone who lacks self-confidence? That's just your wish. If you want people to see you as you are, you're just being naive. To know what's inside, you must first look at what's on the outside. Who would fall in love with someone who can't even show off their outward appearance? Yo, why is he getting all philosophical with me? I like this music and like the dim backgrounds. Reality is different from a game. There's no such thing as a convenient development where a girl will like you, even if you don't do anything. Only constant effort and self-investment are true. He's kind of spinning though, guys. Of course, hard work doesn't always bear fruit. However, that moment when it is recognized will come naturally. That's why it's important to work hard for yourself. I like how there are moments where like the AI would just like, or not the AI, like the machine translation would just like completely buzz off and not make any sense, and then it just like makes coherent sentences like this sometimes. The best secret to love is to change yourself, not to expect others to change. But what you shouldn't misunderstand is not to push yourself too hard. People who don't value themselves won't be liked by others. Love is about understanding and respecting the other person. However, it does not mean sacrificing yourself. You value yourself and you expect the same respect from the other person. Such a balance is the key to a good relationship. I'm gonna just follow it like that. And it's self-assumptions that cloud love. Sometimes you have to read behind the other person's words and actions. For example, let's say someone says, "Datarow is so cool." Taking this simply as a word is typical of someone who lacks imagination. Maybe she really means it, but behind the themes, she might be joking. Or maybe she's not even aware of her feelings. That's why it's important to not only accept the other person's words and actions, but also to try and understand the true feelings and emotions that lie deep within them. By realizing the depth of communication and building on honest and sincere relationships with each other, we can reduce misunderstandings and move our relationship forward in a positive direction. So, are you listening? Even though someone else has gone through the trouble of explaining it to you? So the important thing is, what can I do to make a good impression with a girl? Oh my god. First of all, value yourself and be confident. Did he just say this? Clothes and hairstyles. I swear he just said this. Still, try to have a smile and have a positive attitude. A smile brightens your heart and has the same effect of bringing you closer to the other person. It's also important to have a positive and optimistic attitude. You should avoid talking about dark topics or complaints as a first impression. Girls tend to like someone who is interested in them. It's important to be interested in the other person and listen to what they have to say. By showing them an interest in what the girl has to say, you can show off your own friendliness. However, of course, we must not forget to be polite. Polite behavior is an element that gives a good impression to others. You must be careful to greet others and speak politely. That's right, you shouldn't get too close all of a sudden. It's also important to maintain a reasonable distance when you're meeting someone for this first time. It's important not to make too much contact or put too much pressure on them, and to respect their pace. It may be a good idea to convey your strengths by conveying your good points, hobbies, and interests in an appropriate manner. You can let the other person know about your individuality. Being relaxed and not nervous gives the other person a sense of security. Trying to maintain a calm demeanor by using deep breathing techniques and relaxation techniques. By keeping these points in mind and acting accordingly, you can make a good first impression with girls. But I'm sure you get nervous in front of girls, right? So what should I do not to get nervous in front of girls? First of all, accept yourself. You don't have to be perfect. Have an attitude of understanding and acceptance towards yourself. Treating yourself kindly and not overvaluing yourself is key to a step forward in a relationship. Dude, half of this game is just gonna be this dude pep talking me. Just for me not to do anything and probably fumble the bag immediately. If you're worried, it's helpful to prepare in advance. Thinking about topics and plans to talk about in advance for a conversation or event will help you feel more confident. However, over-planning could backfire, so it's important to be spontaneous. Sorry I yawned there. If you still can't seem to calm down, I recommend consciously taking deep breaths. When you're nervous, consciously taking deep breaths can help you relax. It's said that taking slow, deep breaths can stabilize your heart rate and help relieve your nervousness. If you still can't seem to calm down, I recommend consciously taking deep breaths. When you're nervous, consciously taking deep breaths can help you relax. Okay, yeah, I just read this, my bad. You also need to use positive self-reference. Encourage yourself with positive words. For example, let's have fun today, or I'm a great person, can help relieve tension. Also, relaxation techniques. You may want to find a relaxation technique that helps you relieve tension and use it effectively. Yoga, meditation, or immersing yourself in hobbies are effective ways to do this. Remember, what you have to remember is to see the other person as a human being. Okay, remember, my bad. What you have to remember is to see the other person as a human being. Even though the other person is a girl, she's just a human being. Don't treat the other person too specially and have a relationship with them with equals, which will help reduce tension. Also, don't be afraid of failure. Failure is part of growing up. Even if something doesn't go well, treat it as an experience and think positively. Allowing yourself to fail can help relieve your stress. That's why, do you understand? Courage is important when it comes to love, and girls won't turn their attention to a pathetic guy who keeps on his toes. Would you hear my explanation again? No. No. Oh my god. It's a troll, bro. Yo, W troll, bro. W troll by Shiro. Homeroom's about to start. Okay, good morning, everyone. I'll now explain the entrance ceremony. Watch the twist be like all the girls moved out, and now it's just an all-boys school. An entrance ceremony is... Okay, yeah, we know what the entrance ceremony is. Let's come on. First, an opening speech. The entrance ceremony is usually held by student administrators and faculty. They lead the new students and their parents and give them the purpose of the ceremony and importance of... I don't know. Next, there are speeches by the principal and teachers. At the entrance ceremony, the principal and teachers sometimes give speeches. They talk about the school's visions, value, expectations, yep. Of course, it also means welcoming new students. New students are especially welcomed at the entrance ceremony. This includes words, actions that show they are accepted as part of the school system. I don't know. I don't know. Also, we must not forget about the presentation of scholarships and awards. Did you know that at this entrance ceremony, scholarships and awards are sometimes presented for outstanding grades? At this school, new students take an oath about the school and academics. Through this, they promise to abide by the school's disciplines and values. We have a welcome ceremony, which is often followed by a welcome ceremony or... Okay, yeah. Reception. Yeah, I'm just gonna be quiet from now on. I'm just like taking this in. Like, I keep fumbling my fucking words because I'm like so fried. I don't know. My attendance number's on the younger side, so I'll go in front. Okay, I'm gonna resume talking now. After a while, I saw the group in front of me heading towards the gymnasium in formation. Now let's enter. Please don't disturb the line. We entered the venue smoothly and spent some time listening to the morning ceremony. Next, I have a message from the principal. Oh, here we go again. Alright, I'm going back to being quiet. Bro, what? I don't even know if these will be like translated. Oh, there we go. Dear Sir Ramadan, I would like to congratulate you on the occasion of the entrance ceremony for the new semester. I wish you great success and happiness in your new learning journey. Congratulations, Magical Wonder School principal. What a good name for a school, Magical Wonder School. Bro, this shit low-key fraud me. I think the joke of this game, because I know it's like a scam. Like, I knew I was gonna into before I started playing. Is that like it's just gonna be like just pure monologue and exposition and like boring shit like in actual school, and it's not gonna be like any play from the protagonist at all. He's not gonna talk to any girls at all, bro. Or maybe there aren't even girls in the school, like I said before. Like maybe it's just an all-boys school. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations on the occasion at the entrance ceremony for the new semester. Are these from like different schools? I'm not sure. I'm not like, I don't know how like an entrance ceremony works like in Japan, because like, you know, I'm not Japanese. I'm a fucking Canadian. So I'm guessing these are like from graduates of the other prior schools to this school. That's what I'm guessing what this is. On the occasion of your entrance ceremony, I would like to extend a helpful congratulations. We hope that the new school year will be an opportunity for great growth and success for you. May your future be bright. Congratulations. How many more are these are gonna have to go? I'm not gonna bother reading all of them. I'm just gonna skip them. I have to document this, dude. I don't think there's a single playthrough of this on YouTube. Or at least one not in English, because like, who's gonna go out of the way to machine translate this? Except me, of course. Just put it up on screen for a bit so you can read it if you want. Okay, like I actually wonder what a person's reaction to this would be like, not knowing that this is like a scam game. Like, you imagine buying like a Charon Moege, like okay, Charon, who's known for making Yandere and like dark Monera games or whatever. I don't even know what the power term for it is. Like all that, like basically that trope and Yandere and shit. And then they release like a Moege, so you're like, shit, bro, I might as well check this out. I mean, check it out. And then this is the entire game. It's just reading this shit. Yo, it's been a long time. It's been like I've been arriving for over an hour. I've been reading this shit for an hour. Yeah, man. Then, next is the message from, oh my god. Shu is the next representative. Alright. Yo. Again, I'm letting you guys read this. I'm tired, bro. Bro. Like, okay, that's probably an image, so I don't think this is even gonna get like picked up by the machine translation. What the fuck am I even looking at, bro? Yo, we actually just summoned a wall of text, Hunter x Hunter style, bro. Holy shit! What is he even saying? Yo, I actually cannot imagine like the shock of like a Japanese person just like reading all this shit. Oh my god. It just keeps on going. You know, I'm so happy this was only like $5. Like, yo, even then $5 is actually crazy. They charge for like, I guess there was some effort put into this. Like, I'm assuming the dialogue is an AI also. Like, Chiron drew this themselves. Like, this is like before Chiron started like using AI to draw their shit. So, I mean, the backgrounds are AI, but like, I mean, what am I gonna do about that? That's over. My butt hurts from sitting so much. Anyway, how long is the ceremony? It looks like it would be difficult to fit in and out of the context. I don't even know what that's trying to say. Now then, we will sing the school song. Everyone please stand up. I'm just waiting for the credits to roll at this point, bro. Maybe these are the credits, I just don't know. Kind of a fire school team, I can't even lie. You know, I've always wondered how like the vertical like Japanese text works. Because, you know, obviously in English you only have it like horizontal. But I've never seen like text like vertically. Unless it was like, you know, with Asian scripture and shit like that, like Chinese. And I'm not sure if Chinese has this kind of scripture style where like goes up and down. I think my first exposure to this was like in Naruto and like Shippuden. But that one opening where like Jiraiya was like dead and he was like reading like with this, which is like kind of random, but like I just want to say that like, isn't this like harder to read than like a horizontal Japanese text, or would this be like the same? So I'm assuming this is the traditional way you would write Japanese, like you would write it vertically instead of horizontally. So. But like in the modern age, isn't it like more common to write horizontally? But then again, I've seen like some Japanese books that go like kind of like they kind of just write vertically, like their books and shit. Sorry, that was like an off-topic tangent, but I just wanted to say that. Beautiful. Where are the credits, please? End my suffering. I need to know how this game ends. In the above, we would like to close the entrance ceremony for the 2020 Private Wu Riwei Academy. That was so bad. My bad for even trying to pronounce that. God, that school song was longer than the Teinu musical. It's almost over. The sun is already setting. Where are the cute girls at? I was exhausted. This is the start of the school life. I feel a mixture of anxiety and anticipation. This is like a reality sim, dude. However, the school is exactly the place for learning that I've been looking for. At home, illuminated the twilight sky. New life, a new semester. I haven't had any new encounters, have I? There's no need to meet new people early in the new semester. That's a lie, by the way. You need to get on that shit ASAP. On the contrary, I was extremely depressed after the extremely long entrance ceremony. I was walking with my head down. What's wrong? Bro, if this is Shu again, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him. I know it's gonna be Shu. I see someone's feet in front of me. Nani? No way, it's a girl? Nah, Shu, bro. Come on. What do you think you are? The school love story has begun. Oh my god. I look up excitedly. That's where I met. A neat girl with an Orthodox royale. I don't know what that means. I wonder what the original translation for that is. You. No, it's Shu! Yo, Datarow, you feeling down? Shall I cheer you up? Why are you so silent? Am I not good enough for you? Maybe he just like literally just kills his best friend. So you're depressed you didn't meet a girl today. Is that so? It's more silence. Today's Anchor was tough. I was a representative of the new students and had to read such a long greeting. I don't. Oh my god, I don't fucking care. It's boring because I don't know how to get any response. Please tell me something. Please calm down. Tomorrow will be a better day, I guarantee it. Maybe you're angry? Don't get angry with something like this, okay? Are you drinking enough milk? Hey, don't ignore me. You gotta like actually just like crash the fuck out. Please give me something. Just like, don't have the game end boringly. Like, at least have something crazy happen to make up for this. Please, Charon. I have faith. Look at your stupid fucking smile. Don't look at me like that. But it's actually just gonna end like this. Oh my god. Are you feeling better? Yes. Actually, I don't. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna just say no. Fucker! It really ended like that. I didn't even save. I should have saved before that. I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm gonna just like skim through this real quick. I'll cut back when it's done. Yes. You're surprisingly patient. I looked over it. I guess you remember what I said. Alright, if it's for your sake, I can continue to be your best friend. I'll be giving you a love course tomorrow too, so please look forward to it. Listen, you'll definitely come to school tomorrow too. It's a promise to me. Do you know? There's an important meaning to attending school. Alright, here we go again. Important meaning to attending school, and then we enter the model. Yo, honestly, when I'm making my own shit, I'm having my character do this. Like, when I make my own visual novel, I'm gonna have a character enter this mode. Like, the background dims and, like, this stupid fucking music plays, and then just go on a rant. Let me just do this. I'm not reading this shit. Please come to school tomorrow as well, okay? It'll be a big problem if you don't go to school. Oh, fuck, I just skipped that. I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't fucking care. Yo, honestly, I don't even think the machine translation affects this at all. Like, this is slop even without. If this is like translated by a human, or if you read this like literally base form in Japanese, like this shit would be slop regardless. Like. Oh, why am I talking like this? That's right, Datarow said he wanted to fall in love. So what kind of girl is your type? Tell me. Here we go again. It's not gonna affect anything. Unfortunately, I don't think any type is possible for you right now. Don't worry, when you come to school to me tomorrow, I'll give you another love course. Yo, I like how the response is generic enough, so it's like he probably just says that for every option. Like there's not even a reaction to like my type of girl. That's actually insane. It's like pure laziness, bro. And that's how you won the girl's heart and had a happy ending. That's great. Fuck! I didn't translate that. No. That's the end. Okay, I'm gonna go back and translate that text. Clear the game. What a beautiful, beautiful shitty game. Like, they didn't even have a CG. She literally drew this to put the shit on the thing, and then nothing happened. That's actually so fucked up. Yo! W game, bro. So wait, what are the other achievements for? Do you just like have them? Like, honestly, when I played this game, I thought, or no, when I started this game, voice, none of them even appeared, dog. Or maybe they were like, I don't know, I'm not sure. When I purchased the game, I thought they would like appear, and then like, yeah, they would like appear, and then like the protagonist would just like fumble and like not really like interact with them that much. But they did not appear at all. Like they didn't even show up. Like that ass, they didn't even show up. The only mention, or not even mentioned. They weren't even mentioned. Yeah, the only appearance of these girls is in the credits, in the choices, and in the Steam page. Yo, that shit's actually frying me, bro. This is horrible. This is horrible. This is a horrible game. This is a with $5, I could have gotten like Nantes and Hortons and got myself a nice ice cap. And this is what I got myself instead. Okay, I'm a extra. There's extras too. Okay, are they unlocked in the gallery? Oh, they are unlocked in the gallery. See, look how cute this is, bro. Honestly, if Sharon released like an actual Moege, I'd play it. But this is just like so sad. Like, and that's why we want the girl story and had a happy ending. That's like great. Shu laughed and walked down the road as the sun set. Okay, so that's what he said. I guess. Do I get a different achievement? I do not get a different achievement, and I gotta go through this again. Okay, so the only two achievements I have after putting this into the image translator is I have Game Over, which is 59.0% of players have this achievement, and then Game Start, 98.5% of players have this achievement. There's Fruitless Tale, which is clearing the second loop of the game. And then there's route achievements for like the routes of the 4 girls, and then you can decline Shu's invitation 10 times. I'm not sure if the routes achievements are like possible to obtain unless there's something in the extra. And there's also the second loop thing, which is maybe there's like a new game plus for this, which is, if there is, yo, honestly, there's probably enough content in this game that pushes you just above 2 hours, so you can't even fucking like refund it. And if that's the case, then I don't know, that's just pretty cruel. Like, I get that it's only like $5, like that's not really a lot, but I mean, there's some good games that you can buy with. There's some really good games you can buy with just $5. You really want to like waste it on this shit? Like, I'm just saying, bro. Okay, anyways, let's try the extra mode. Please choose your favorite route. Second lap. Please, bro. I was dreaming. No, this is probably a dream, and this is also this is probably a dream, and this also probably happened in a dream. Memories and first loves, sweet, taste sweet and sour. Yo, are we gonna at least have it in the dream, or are we gonna like get completely trolled and we're not even gonna like see the girl in the dream? Out of school, just for you and me. Memory, just for you and me. A familiar melody plays. A song sung by a girl I liked. This is a song that my girlfriend and I made together once. I guess you got used to it properly, I'm glad. Eventually, the song ends and the voice is heard on the radio. MC. Thank you for your request. This is Hatsumi's debut single. Oh my. Dream. Wow. I'm ready to go to school soon. Today's a special day that I absolutely cannot be late for. Because today's entrance ceremony. There's no actually to say that I've lived for this day. He doesn't know what's about to hit him. Maybe he does get to see the girls. Okay, same thing. Oh, wait. Bro, I'll actually cheer for joy. Yes. Yo, is that... Bro, it's probably a dream, bro. Yeah, the motherfucker's gonna wake up and then like appear in like the main thing. Suddenly a girl who was too cute appeared and I was so confused I couldn't speak properly. This is messed up, Sharon. This is the true horror, not like the yandere shit, not the Manhara shit, but like reality. You're not meeting any girls, bro. This is the true horror, bro. Are you okay? She cares for me, her beautiful long orange hair waving in the wind. The contrast with the dream-like blue sky is beautiful. It was like looking at a picture of a Gal game or something. Huh. It almost like we're looking at a Gal game. Thank you. I fell down in the middle of nowhere. Ah ha ha. Is that so? Are you hurt or anything? Yeah, I'm sure you're not hurt. Yeah, I'm sure I'm not hurt. It looks like I'll be fine. She smiles when she hears my reply. Oh my god, they actually have sprites. I see that. Can I hide the thing? I cannot hide the thing. The art style for this game is so like beautiful. Like I like this art style. I think for me, peak Charon art style would be like Vanilla Garden, but this is like a close second for me. I like how big the eyes are and like how like nice like the coloring is. Like there's like a use of like airbrush here. It's like really nice to look at. It's just like very, very pleasant. It's unfortunate that it was used in this shitty game. I take her hand and slowly stand up. Thank you. My name. Oh, her name. My name is Hatsumi Yumizuru. How about you? My name is datarow, as in like a set table, and like Excel. I was so happy that you backed off earlier. Thank you. What is that even supposed to mean? That you helped me earlier. Thank you. Well, I'm glad Dataro-kun was okay. Please be careful from now on. And then she leaves and I'm left alone and left. She smiled and left me. What kind child? I thought I was in trouble early in the new school year, but I was expecting to meet such a new girl. Such a cute girl. I wasn't expecting to meet such a cute girl. Oh, I'm so excited. Before I knew it, the pain in my butt that had been hurting from the butt kick from earlier had gone away. The butt kick. Sure. I headed to my classroom. I don't know. First year class D, this is it. I took to my seat in the classroom of the class I was assigned to. Damn, you have a butt. What? Damn, you have a butt. I wonder if that's what happens when you fall so dramatically. Well, that girl from earlier was so cute. I think her name was Hatsumi Yamazura. That's a nice name. I heard her name while looking absent-mindedly at the blue sky beyond the window. Get the fuck out of my face! Good morning, Dataro. What is it, Shu? What's wrong with that? My best friend took the trouble to say hello to me? Shu Moveno, yep. We've been together since kindergarten, so we've known each other for over 10 years. Looks like, what's wrong? Looks like you've seen this guy above for a while now. Oh, I just fell down, but a very cute girl helped me up. Is that why you're in a daze? The cherry blossoms are blooming in the new semester, and spring has finally come for you who are unpopular. That's because you're a bad person. Saki, look over there. Is that your classmate? She's so beautiful. I'll go over there in a bit. Oh my god. Ray. She was crazy about women. Still, he's a good-natured person. Generally, people like that tend to be disliked. But in Shu's case, most things go well. Probably because he has a good face. Okay. Repeated dialogue. Can we just get like a flash forward to the future and like he's happy with the girl? Can we get that? I would be happy then. I wonder if I could have a fun school life if I had that much pickup skills. I muttered to myself. Hatsumi Yumizuru. What year is she? Where is the class? Or rather, where were you my classmate? I want to know more about her. I want to talk more and get to know her better. The more he thought about it, the more his feelings for her grew. Why did I suddenly switch to like second person? Oh wait, third person. Idiot. I kept thinking about her and before I knew it, it was already after school. Please bro, just one more run-in. I'd be happy. Please. Something. Crumbs, bro. I think it's not even a save. So I'm assuming this is like really short. It's even shorter than the main game. I couldn't remember anything about the homeroom. Okay, fuck. I couldn't remember anything about homeroom, entrance ceremony, or the self-introduction to everyone in my class. Because I couldn't get that girl out of my head. Wow. Why am I so bad at reading like English? Maybe it's like I don't have time to translate it or like process it. Before he knew it, Yumizora was thinking about Hatsumi all the time. What? Huh? Could this be love? Yes, he was supposed to say like he was thinking about her all the time. I had never had anything to do with love before, but this was the first time I was feeling this way. I wonder if this is what first love is all about. If that's the case, how troublesome is love? I can't think of anything else at all, and it just doesn't matter. Well, with this, it looks like I'll be spending the new semester in the days again. While I was muttering something like that, I heard a beautiful melody come from somewhere. Music room, maybe? As if being invited, I walked towards the direction where I could hear the music. After school, just you and me. Sorry for that. Never gonna do that again. When I looked through the door of the music room, which was slightly open, I saw Shoo! Oh no, Yumizori Hatsumi. She sang with a very clear voice. Memories just for you and me. I was captivated by her beautiful singing voice for a while. When the song ended, she noticed me and turned red. By any chance did you hear that? Sorry, I was lured in by your beautiful singing voice. When I came to the music room, you were there. It's embarrassing. I can't believe Datarow-kun asked me. Why? It was a really good song. Is it true? Yeah, that was the most soul-stirring song I've ever heard. I'm so happy to hear you say that. By the way, I've never heard that song. What kind of song is it? This is an original song that I wrote, and it's called Hatsumonogatari. It's a song about first love. Huh. That's the title of the visual novel. First love. It's a good theme. And by the way, why are you here, Yumizora-san? I wanted to practice being a singer, so I rented the music room and practiced. When I asked the teacher, he said it was okay to use it. That's right. I'm sure, Private Academy is a school that is also strong in music. That's right. That's why I came here, because I wanted to make that dream come true. It will come true, I'm sure, Yumizora-san. Is that so? Actually, I've applied to competitions and auditions many times, but I've never been successful. Is that so? But you sing with such a good song. I'm trying my best to make it coherent, but like, I'm obviously failing, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I guess I haven't practiced enough yet. I want to learn a lot at this school and make my dreams come true someday. You can do it, Yumizora-san. Thank you, I'm glad. You praised me, but the reality is not so easy, Datarow-kun. Her sparkling eyes from earlier became moist and she looked down. Yumizora-san is such a good singer. A dream that still won't come true. It must be a difficult journey that I can't even imagine. Nevertheless. Picture? I believe Yumizora-san can become a singer. No, I absolutely can. You absolutely can. Datarow-kun. She looks at me with moist eyes. Datarow-kun, if you don't mind, would you be willing to have your first love with me? Oh my god! Guys, is this Riz? Yeah, at least he's happy in like the extra content side route. First love. I've never been good at love. That's why Hatsumonogatari is the song that hasn't been complete yet. And you're so beautiful and handsome and charming that I just want to date you immediately right now. Okay. So if I probably fall in love for the first time and understand the feelings of the girl I can fall in love with, I'm sure I'll be able to complete it. I really want to debut with this song. Will you help me? After taking your breath, I slowly open my mouth. Fuck, no! Okay, then let's complete the story together. Really? Thank you. Leave it to me, I'll do whatever I can. Then, did I fall in love with Datarow kid? Koi? What? I want Datarow to tell me that what it feels like to be a girl in love. Well, that's if it's okay with you, Yumizura-san, it's okay with me. Yumizura-san? I have a request for you, Datarow-kun. What is it? About me? Hatsumi, could you please call me by my first name? That's like the best trope, by the way. I love that so much. Inside the music room at dusk. She looked happy and smiled at me. Yumisora Hatsumi route end. Oh my god. Staff. Okay, no, we're not doing this. Get the fuck out of my face. Let's go with let's go sweet type. Sean. This is the worst game ever. Okay, no. I'll just be quiet. I'm like contemplating here, guys. Wow, there's so many girls. Okay, I'm gonna just skip over this. Boyon. Oops. It seems like I hit something. Okay. Yeah. Hear a voice from below. When he looked down, there was a little girl with a butt on her back. Really now. Oh no. I bumped into you. The shaky shock I felt earlier was probably when my girlfriend and I collided. Yo, chill, bro. That's probably mistranslation, but calling her your girlfriend, like, right, that is actually insane. I didn't know it's because it was so small. She was so small. Oh, sorry, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you hurt? I'm sorry, I'm small, so I bump into a lot of people. Oh, she's so small, she could only hold a little popcorn. I hurriedly apologized to her and extended my hand. Are you okay? Stand up, I'm sorry, but I can't see you at all. I'll be careful. Yeah, I'm sorry, my inflection is like so bad. Like, I'm not like matching the tone at all. I'm sorry, are you okay? Sakura's okay. Aw, is she one of those fucking girls who speaks in third person? Yo, just like enter life immediately. That's the worst trope. Yo, if asking like your partner to call you by your first name in Japanese is like the best trope, then like the third person speaking like cute girl is like this is the worst trope. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like cut that shit out immediately. Get the fuck out of my face. Datarow, that's fine. I'm fine too. She took my hand and slowly stood up. She's so small, she could only hold a little popcorn. Look at her legs, bro. You could see that shit through the tank. Look at how fucking skinny they are. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Onisa. No, don't. I'm not doing this. Bro, this is gonna be like the Sayori type of character, like the sweet girl. Like Dairy, right? But we got the fucking little sister character. Motherfucker. This is not what I asked for. No, it's my fault. For not looking ahead properly. Don't apologize. Yo. What? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Oh, I want to touch her butt, so Sakura stepped on me again. Are you okay? Should I take you to the infirmary? Oh, no, it's not even close to that. Even though Sakura looks like this, she's a student at Lovely Academy. M? Oh, okay. That's the proper translation for the academy. Lovely Academy. I know it is because I read it in like the VNDB thing. So I don't know why it's been like translating as like Luhei Wien or whatever it is. I forgot. Oh, really? It was so small that I thought it was a child who had wandered in from somewhere. She was so small. It's not a big deal, but I probably can't say that to her. Indeed, the girl named Sakura was wearing the school uniform. Sakura Mizubara. I'm Sakura. My name is Sakura Mizuhata. What do you call me? Oh, what's your name? My name is Datarow, as in the Excel spreadsheet, Datarow. That's right. Well then, Datarow-san. Thank you once again for helping me. I haven't done anything to deserve your gratitude. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, I'm sorry. No, it was Datarow-san that I bumped into, and Sakura was very lucky. Normally, everyone would make a mess out of me, but I'd be like, wow. I see. It's tough. Besides, you're also a new student, right? Yep, I'm Sakura Mizubara, who will be enrolling at private Lovely Academy from now on. There you go. I tried to fill it in, my bad. Okay, it's a coincidence. I'm also a new student started today. Really? Then we're friends. If you like, I'd like you to be Sakura's first friend. Of course. Nice to meet you, Sakura-chan. Yes, I'd be happy if we can get along. We shook hands like father and son. Like father and son is crazy. Oops, I have to head to class now. That's right, it would be a big deal if we were late. Okay. Okay, that's true. Bye, Datarow. I mean, you just gotta live what you get, bro. If it doesn't translate it, then it's unfortunate. Sakura-chan ran towards the entrance of the school building. On the way, I saw her stumbling in the middle of nowhere and got a little worried. For some reason, she seems like a little sister type clumsy kid. I don't know. I'm guessing this is just gonna be the same, so I'm just gonna skip through this. That's Sakura class, so what class is she in? Then you see, since she's a new student like me, we're classmates. In other words, we're definitely in the same grade. Since she wasn't in this classroom at the time, she was probably in a different class. Anyway, that voice. Sakura-chan's voice is very similar to the hypnotic ASMR that I love. Bro, you're a fucking pedophile. Maybe a voice actor? I think the twist is that she's gonna be like the voice actor. Probably misunderstanding. She looks so much like that ASMR sister that I'm comparing her to her. Or she sounds, I guess. Homeroom begins and the teacher enters the classroom. After taking attendance and introducing myself to the classmates, it was time to move to the gymnasium for the opening ceremony. See, this is how most visual novel. I feel like the beginning or main part of the game is like a very like shitty parody of like how a visual novel is. Cause yeah, see, this is how it should be. You just fucking summarize it, dude. Oh, there she is. I'm sorry. A cute girl screams, come flying into the classroom. How did you end up late? We literally saw you. It was Sakura-chan who came rushing through the door. Sakura-chan? Sensei, I'm sorry. Sakura, I didn't know the way. I finally made it to the classroom. Mizuhata, you're late. The opening ceremony is at to start, so please follow me properly. Sorry. The depressed Sakura-chan and the teacher scolding her look like a parent and child. On the way to the gymnasium, I ran up to Sakura-chan and called out to her. Sakura-chan, we were in the same class, right? Oh, and Datarow-san, it's true. It seems like we were in the same class. In that case, you should have taken me with you. Are you saying you got lost? That's right, Sakura. I'm shy, and I have no sense of direction. The next thing I knew, I was in the changing room at the pool. That was when Sakura noticed I was in the wrong place. How did you end up there? That's a troublesome level of lack of direction. Next time, I'll follow you when you move. Really? I appreciate that. Yes, if you have any trouble, please rely on me. But it's embarrassing that you're already a high school student. Take care of yourself. Okay, I'm just saying, just referring to yourself. It's embarrassing that I'm a high school student and I can't take care of myself. Everyone has times like that. That's just what you're doing right now, Sakura-chan, right? Is that so? Everyone always used to make fun of me for being an idiot, so I thought maybe I was the wrong age. I can't leave her alone at all. I'm worried if I don't keep an eye on her. Apparently Sakura-chan is quite clumsy and has no sense of direction. I can't help but worry if I don't stick close and watch over her like a guardian. From that moment on, I realized that I had special feelings for her. After the opening ceremony, it was time for school. Oh, school's over. Sakura-chan and I walk home from school together at dusk. If I leave Sakura-chan alone, she might get lost again. I have to stay by her side. In a sense, that's a benefit. It's definitely a good thing for Sakura-chan. It's a happy thing for me. That's right, I've always wanted a younger sister, haven't I? It reminds you of ASMR, which I always listen to when I sleep. If I remember correctly, the name of the younger sister that appears in that ASMR is also... she's the ASMR. Yeah, they called the twist so early on. As if to interrupt my thoughts, Sakura suddenly called out to me in a loud voice. What's wrong, Sakura-chan? Datarow-san is important. I have an important story to tell you. What is it? Please, no. In that case, you don't have to ask. For now, just let me hear your story. Will you be Sakura's big brother? Bah! Big brother? Oh, big brother? Sakura-chan is my little sister. Well, I've heard a lot about little sister type hypnosis ASMR. Bro, enough with the ASMR mentioning. Shut the fuck up about it. I never thought the day would come where I would receive such a wish. I'm sorry, even if I had to say it so suddenly. Well, that's right. Something like this would be troublesome. No, it's not that I'm in trouble. I'm just wondering why. I had an older brother when I was little. We're still small, but let's stop complaining. My father and my mother got divorced, and then my brother and I were separated. Is that so? And since then, I haven't met Oni-chan even once, so I've been chasing after a shadow, probably unconsciously. That's why the datarow-san I met today was as kind as my older brother. Sakura-chan. Yes? Okay, I'll be Sakura-chan's big brother, just... I'd be happy if you like me someday. I guess that's no good. Sakura-chan? What? I was surprised. Is that what you meant? Wait, why are you laughing? I'm being quite serious. Because Sakura, I already love you so much. Yeah. Why so dreamy? Kind of conflicted with this. I'm not really... I'm a nerd. I'm like an anime nerd, but I don't really fuck with like the incest shit. So, well, like this is like, I guess it's like whatever, because it's like, it's not even like a stepsister at all. It's not even blood related. So, I don't know if the hypnosis ASMR that I heard in the morning is still in my ear, bro. Like, I guess, bro. Hey, why are you blushing? No, I'm just happy. If you don't go home early, you'll be late, okay? Let's go home and soon get into bed together again. Yo. The hand shadow leads to home. That's proof that I haven't been able to wake up from my dream yet. That means I'm still under her hypnosis. I'm not sure. But still I. Come on. I took Sakura's outstretched hand. Yeah, let's go, Sakura. I keep having convenient dreams. Because that's what makes me happy. We walked through the city, died at dusk. Mizuhata Sakura route ends. Yeah, I mean that route was alright. Again, not really like a siscon type of guy, so like I have actual sisters, so not really my thing. Okay, so you even get an older sister type too if you want. Okay, we'll go with the Tsundere high-handed blonde twin-tail girl next. It's a memory from my childhood. A blonde girl and I are facing each other in a park at dusk. The childhood friend stereotype or trope. Okay, I have the tropes presented to me in this visual novel. Childhood friend on top. Calling your partner by your first name, second. And then like below that by like 16 places is the little sister archetype. And the stupid ASMR shit. Actually, best friend character is like third place there too. Hey Datarow, when you grow up, you and I, let's get married! The girl's face is dim. All I remember is that it was a high-pitched voice. A childhood friend who often played together. She's a crybaby and a weakling, and I have to protect her. Such a cute girl. Will you make me a princess? To that question, I woke up. Whoa. Oh, I dream. I have to get ready to go to school soon. Today's a special day that I absolutely cannot be late for. Okay, and we're just gonna skip all of this because we've already seen this like 5,000 times. Alright, let's see what the meet cute is for this one. So many girls. I expected there. Yep. Okay. Okay, we didn't meet her there. So we didn't. And I don't know what the blonde twin hair, like it said like Royale or something. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but like for the first girl, we bumped into her and then we fell down and then she helped us, and then for the second girl, she bumped into us and then we helped her. So let's see what this trope is. First year class D, this is it. Morning Datarow. Fuck you, shoe. Oops, it's fine. Hey, you. Are you sure? Aren't you sure you're in the wrong seat? Okay. Thinking of something, I looked up and saw a girl with blonde twin tails standing there. No, I'm not in the wrong seats. Look at the seating charts. I handed her the seating chart, the seating list I had on hand. I'm Taro Usade, but everyone calls me Datarow, like the Excel sheet. Nice to meet you. It was a lie. It was a lie, right? It was a lie. Oh, it's a lie. I'm gonna just say it's a lie. That's probably what you're saying. Probably because like this is the girl. She's realizing that we're the childhood friend and like, oh, it's you, Datarow. I haven't seen you in so long. When I looked at the list, I saw that the name imprinted on the seat next to me was Yaya Nishinomiya. Okay, chill. Yaya Nishinomiya. Okay, Nishinomiya. I swear that's not how you pronounce it. It's not Yaya, but I'm gonna just say Yaya because like whatever. She's a childhood friend of mine and a young lady from the Nishimiya family, a very wealthy family in this area. I haven't seen her face since elementary school, and her impression of me has changed so much that I didn't notice her at all. Or her impression changed so much that her face changed so much that I didn't notice her at all. Wait. Dataset? Why are you still here? Why are you here? Why? It's because I also enrolled here today. Huh? When did Datarow come to this private, lovely academy? Well, that's because I passed the entrance exam. What? So, it seems you've gotten a little smarter. Is it the first time we've seen each other since, like, elementary school? It's been a while. Yeah, well, I'm, like, sitting next to you. Anyways, I'll take care of you from today onwards, yeah. Yeah, nice to meet you, Datarow. You should thank God that a rat like you can be next to me. Alright, like, what? You need to be, like, you need to chill the fuck out. You don't have to say that much, haha. After saying that, Yaya turned away. In fact, I get the impression that things have changed a lot since I was in elementary school. As you can say that she became overbearing, or rather overbearing. Does that mean that she also had to acquire an aura after receiving the gifted education from the Nishimiya family? An aura. Even so, I'm glad that we were able to meet again like this. I hope we can get along well. I glanced at her. What the hell are you looking at? I called it. When our eyes met, she pushed me away with a harsh attitude. I wonder if it's okay. I feel a little anxious about the future, but this is how my new semester has begun. No. After homeroom and the entrance ceremony were completed, the students returned to their classrooms. I took my seat without any problems. As usual, she was looking away. Well then, next time I'm going to start at school soon. This time I'm going to start at school soon, but I'm going to give you a simple test. Even though it's called a test, it's just a simple test of your academic ability. Everyone will check your answers later, so make sure to do your best. You didn't listen? Answer this from the world's does that mean I'm simply putting my efforts into study? I don't know what this was mean. The teacher hands out handouts to the students for the smooth movements. And the mock exam started right away. The time limit is 30 minutes. The content was almost the same as that of the entrance exam. So then you should ace this, no? Yeah. Good looks, looks pretty good. I wrote down my answers smoothly and finished the test. Then, let's check the answers. Each person should give their answers. It looks like the students were checking their answers. Students take their seats and say their answers. I expected everyone to remember the entrance exam questions and answers them smoothly. Yeah, the choice is gonna be that Tsundere is a dumbass. I was able to answer easily. But next, Mr. Nishimiya, what is your answer to number 5? Whisper it in her ear and save her now. When Yaya is attacked by the teacher, she becomes speechless. She's a dumbass. Wait, what happened? When I glanced at her, the action section was on the printout was completely white. Nani? Her face was white. Her face was pale and she appeared to be sweating. Perhaps it was she didn't understand? I can't help it if this happens. It's pitiful for her to be embarrassed in a situation like this. I gently brought my print closer to her. It's a simple multiple choice question, as long as you know which alphabet it is. Then she looked at me in surprise. I didn't say it aloud, but I said it with lip sync. I nod slightly so that people around me don't notice. The answer to number 5 is A. Incorrect! Okay. It seems like I managed to get through it. After her turn was over, Yaya stared at the print as if she was remorseful. Yeah, I just saved your ass, bro. After school, I walk home from school alone through the city at dusk. Wow, it's been a tough day. Wait, Datarow. I heard Yaya's voice from far away and turned around. She gasped and stopped in front of me. What's the matter? You're running so much, it could be dangerous if you fall. Ah, there you are. Data, there's something I really want to say. What do you mean? What do you want to say? I've been in love with you since childhood! Today, you saved me. She mumbles and thanks me, feeling embarrassed. Oh, you mean when the teacher made you guess the answer? Made you answer? I don't know. I'm trying to think for a valid sentence. I'm sorry. I'm failing. Thank you for letting me know secretly. I mean, I didn't ask you to do anything. Don't do anything unnecessary, okay? I didn't ask you to do that. I didn't ask you anything, but you really wanted to tell me. So I asked you. I just accepted it. There you go. Jeez. Oh my gosh. If you can't even thank me honestly, you'll have to worry about what's to come. Who's gonna thank you? It's horrible, bro. It hasn't changed at all, haha. Don't worry. She's as angry as she was when she was little. I thought that gesture was also so cute. Thank you, Datarow. Hey, from now on, could you please teach me some lessons? I'm really bad at studying. I don't even understand what the tutor is saying. To that question, Of course, I'll give you a special lesson as my childhood friend, Yaya. Really? Thank you. You have a good point. You just don't have the eyes to see me, right? Eyes to see, right? I guess. You know, I've been feeling anxious for a long time. You saw my test scores in elementary school, right? Well, you weren't very good at math either. You're good at studying. If I keep this up, my dad will scold me again. It's not like I'm at par with other people. It's just that I'm not particularly good at it, right? He has no delicacy. Well, I won't deny it. Delicacy. What? I mean, how does someone like that even manage to enroll here? Oh, he's talking about her. Yeah, you're a dumbass. How did you get into the school? That's because, well, Daddy told me to go here, so I have no choice. I see. Your dad's father is very strict. So I guess she was forced to enroll here, even though she couldn't study. Poor kid. It's good to get into a good school, but it's a common story that what happens after that is difficult. Yeah, isn't it spicy? Huh? It's painful. What is it? There's no way I'm going to whine. Isn't it spicy? No, I thought it would be difficult having to live with the Nishimiya family sign on my back. It is. If it were me, I would be forced to study every day and do my best to take over the family, so I wouldn't have time to play. Okay, so he's talking about like how like the Nishimiya family name is like hard to live under or something like that. What is picture? You're the only one who truly understands me. You're really... That's right, I'm actually a weakling. I'm a crybaby, weak and stupid. But I don't want other people to criticize my family background, and I don't want to be made fun of. That's why all I can do is be as strong as I can. As she spoke, tears were pooling in her eyes. When I saw that figure, I couldn't help but... I haven't changed much, I guess. But if there's anything I can do for you, just tell me. We used to play together, right? We're still childhood friends. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Datarow. I gently patted her head as she looked like she was about to cry. It was like going back to those days, just the two of us. How it was like when we were young. A crying face doesn't suit you, does it? I see. It would be embarrassing if someone saw me like this. Ya's the cutest when she's smiling. I tell her my true feelings. Cute? Who's cute? What did you say? Oh, you. I like you, Yaya. Wait, datarow. At that time, in the dust, two shadows overlapped into one. Yo, this is the route where he kissed her. Oh, let's go. I'm sure the only one who knows that are me, my girlfriend, and the sunset. Nishinoma, Yaya, route end. Okay, one more route to go. The older sister who seems to like reading, and then we got the second lab, which I'm guessing you have to date the best friend character. Yo, I swear the best friend dude is like actually just like a girl. Okay, this time we just started straight off at the school. Okay. The handout comes with clear illustrations and has a handmade feel to it. After receiving it, the Senda's older sister approaches me with fiercely, but my place has already been added. There's a calligraphy club. What's such a minor club activity? Some people may think so. What do you even do at a calligraphy club? Like, what is calligraphy as like a subject? Is it like, okay, what I'm guessing it is like you kind of write in cursive and then you have like a nice fountain event. That's what I'm guessing calligraphy is, but I'm not particularly sure myself. I've always been curious about that, but I've never like really looked into it. There's a reason for that. I wish this game had a backlog, but it doesn't, because it was made. This game was made in Unity, so like, because it was like a CHARON Yanase collab, and CHARON usually deals with Tyranno Builder, which automatically has a backlog. But I'm guessing since they were working with Yanase, they wanted like something more professional than Tyranno Builder, because like Tyranno Builder is like good to build in when like you're indie, but like if you want something more polished, then it's not really like the best thing to build in. Like it's what I use, but because how easy it is to use, but it's not like it's not the most polished thing like Ren'Py is or Unity, for example. But the thing with Unity is that you probably, since it isn't built specifically for a visual novel, you probably have to implement a backlog yourself. I don't think this has a backlog because, I mean, I press right click, there's no backlog, and there's no backlog button here. It's just skipping config. Anyways, find the person you want. Ah. It didn't take long to find that person because she was so distinctive that it was etched into my mind. She's also busy handing out flyers. Excuse me, you're from the calligraphy club, right? Look at her. What is even happening with her arms here? Like, is this even like possible to like? I think this is almost like anatomically like incorrect. Like sprite. Okay, this makes sense. Everything makes sense about this except like the fucking arm. Like I feel like this isn't possible. It would be more fun, no? It just looks silly in my opinion. Yes, but by any chance, are you interested in joining the club? No! Dude, you got seduced by a cute girl. You fucking idiot. It's not like I'm ridiculing you, right? You haven't received any part of it since a while ago. What? I'm not making fun of you. I decided to come here from the beginning. Give me a sec. I'm not making fun of you. I decided to come here from the beginning. From the beginning? Do you have experience? What's your group? I'm a complete amateur. I've only done the beginning of writing my homework. You're a fucking idiot. Why would you join this club then? You idiot. You're not really making fun of me, are you? It doesn't seem like you're interested in calligraphy. Damn. Like, okay. I don't know how Japanese clubs work, but like maybe it's like you need to be like more serious to like join a club, because in Canada, if you wanted to join like a club, like a calligraphy club, they'd probably just accept you without any experience. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know much about like how it actually works in a Japanese school, but like I think it's more so about like the way he's approaching her rather than like his lack of experience. Because I don't know, he kind of like has like a mocking tone or something. Maybe he's only like she can tell that she's only coming because like, oh, it's a cute girl or whatever. But like I don't know. Maybe you do need more experience to join like a Japanese club. Or because I mean, you'd probably like I know they take clubs more seriously over there in Japan, but I don't know. Anyways, we looked at with suspicion. I forgot what you said beforehand already. Yeah, this is because I wasn't interested particularly in calligraphy itself. I'm interested in the person. This cute girl. Simply put, I'm in love with this girl. Dog, you just met her. If you say that honestly, you might be refused entry. Therefore, I immediately deny it. That's not true. In fact, I'm just very curious. What do you mean? It's a Japanese world? I think it's so cool. I don't know what that means. Well, I know the luxury of being picky for some reason. It seems like you're motivated. Well then. Yes, I'll allow you join. What's your name? My name is Taro Usode. Datarow. Datarow-kun, like the Excel sheet. That's an unusual name. I'm Otoko Ijui, a third-year student, and I'm the head of the calligraphy club. Thank you very much, Motoko-senpai. Nice to meet you. In this way, I was allowed to join the club I wanted. An ulterior motive. Okay, we might have to give up on this one. Because her love is one-sided, she won't be able. Because my love is one-sided, she won't be able to. I won't be able to stay if she senses it. I have to move around well. Motoko-senpai. It was last fall that I learned about Motoko-senpai. Okay, so yeah. Maybe this is his second year for this one, and the last one is his first year. Damn, why is there no space left anywhere? I felt a strong urge to urinate when I was out and searched for a near lavatory. A bathroom, but to no avail. My water tank was on the verge of bursting. If it doesn't work, it's all over. I burst into the citizens' gallery that caught my eye. The library? Will I lose my dignity? The result of a glimmer of hope. That's helpful. I was wondering what would happen. Somehow I managed to avoid the worst situation. I found a bathroom then. It's bad just to borrow, so I'll take a look. Okay, so now he's gonna look around this citizen gallery apparently. I don't know what that is. We're just holding an exhibit. Am I an idiot? An exhibition. Jesus. Oh my god. An exhibition of students. Exhibition. Jesus. I would never look at it unless I had an opportunity like this. Huh, there are so many different works. There are too many to list, such as a singular kanji character placed on a hanging scroll in an artistic style, or several kanji listed on a longer piece of paper. Oh wait, this is kinda cool. One work that caught my eye, even as an amateur. But how did you write this? Is it your first time? The font is way different from the ones I know, but somehow it still looks that way. I understand. Are you good at kanji? Picture. What does picture mean? They just say picture. This is my encounter with Motoko-senpai. My first encounter with Motoko-senpai. The other person seems to have forgotten, but I can remember it vividly. Sorry, I was just too happy to talk to you. There aren't many people my age who look at my books. Yeah, that's so. It's a world that I don't really understand either. That's right, it's a shame, but of course I don't understand everything either. And yet, you can write so well? Thank you for the compliment, but when you look at it, like, you can see that there's still a long way to go. That's just what I think. And why is that? Well, do you know the difference between calligraphy and calligraphy? that's probably something that got lost in translation, like, really badly. Writing and calligraphy, I guess. Just because it's different doesn't mean it's the same, right? I don't know what that is. I'll tell you, calligraphy is about the correct order of strokes and the beauty of the letters. On the other hand, calligraphy is about self-expression, as the word do suggests. Okay, yeah, this is definitely something that got lost in translation. This is capitalized and this isn't. In other words, calligraphy has an aspect of arts. Huh. Didn't know that. So, my work is calligraphy. If you apply to the definition, it would be that way, but it's hard to say that this work is able to express myself. Is that so? Yes. As you guessed, this character is the first character. I wrote it as a warning to never forget my original intentions, but no matter what, how much I put those feelings into it, it still feels like it was written sloppily. If that's true, what the person who wrote it said, then it might be true, but I like it. Thank you. If I don't mind, may I ask what you like about it? I'm sorry if you think I'm a little like... I'm sorry if you think I'm a bit like Chuji, but doesn't the word first include the word katana? Oh, I'm sorry if you think I'm a bit chuny, like as in like 8th grade system. But doesn't the word first include the word katana? Yeah. I thought the construction part looked like that, and that's why I was there. I was right. But swords can take many forms when expressed in games. The part of the sword that your sister draws on looks soft, but the tip is sharp. Personally, I don't like solid longswords. I'm more of a gamer than I think of the design. What does that mean? If you make your sister's sword into a gaming expression, it will look really cool. Do you get what I mean? You say some very interesting things, datarow. I agree. So, even if your sister doesn't like it, I like it. She probably does not have a sister. I have no clue what this conversation is just completely lost in translation, unfortunately. Thank you. I feel a little better when you say that. This is what happens when you're lying machine translation. You know, I wish that we could get to a point in like translation thing, because Japanese is such a vastly different language from English that it's like really bad when you try to machine translate something. Like if this game was originally made in German or like Spanish or like any other I forgot what the family of like English languages is. It's not Romance family. But if it was like a more Western language or something like that, or something from Europe, then it would be way easier to translate. But since Japanese and like Chinese and stuff like that is so like far attached from like the English family of like language, then like it's so hard to like translate from them. But you know, anyways, back to my main point. I just wish that we would get like a better technology that could like translate and make it like, you know, comprehensible. That would be awesome. That's right. Everyone has their own way of accepting it, but if you deny your own work, this child won't be impressed either. Well, it's just my opinion. Besides, is this stamped on your sister's stamp as well? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I make my own steel stamps and stamp them on my work. Motoko, that's such a cute name. Cute? Okay, and you can read this too? Was that a mistake? I can't even provide further context here because I don't know anything about calligraphy, so I wouldn't even be able to try and guess like what they're talking about. So we're just going through the motions here, unfortunately. Was that a mistake? No, it's right. What? I was surprised because I thought I had the name wrong. I mean, the school name and the name are written at the bottom. I wonder if this person is a natural. Second year student at Lovely Academy. That means the school I want to go to. If I pass the next exam, will we be together? I was suddenly approached and talked to for a long time, but the atmosphere was pleasant. I couldn't help but notice her older personality in the calm atmosphere she exudes. Simply put, my type. Well, Taka means flower? That's what I was thinking at the time. But I wish there was someone like you in the club so we could work together. Picture? What does picture mean? There's no one at my school who's interested in calligraphy. Next year, the calligraphy club may disappear. There's no club members? Yes. But when the current third year students graduate, there will be 4 members, including me. 3 of them will be ghost members. There will actually only be 1 member. If that's all there is to it, then that's fine. But in order for the club to survive, we need at least 1 more person. If you don't have enough people next year, we won't have the opportunity to exhibit our work. Is that so? That's a shame. Yeah, but it can't be helped. There's no doubt that it's a genre that's difficult to get interested in. In that case, I'll come in. Picture? Picture. I'm taking the entrance exam next year. If I pass and join the club, I'll be able to exhibit my work again, right? I'm happy about that, but why? I mean, isn't it sad? Even though I'm motivated, I can't do anything because of such a small difference. Self-sacrifice is not something to be praised, even if the ghost member clubs are selfish. Art is kind of selfish, isn't it? Works that are pandering to others don't sit well with me. I'm also a gamer. You. So, if you can enroll, I would appreciate it if you could help me. I want to get in your way, so, well then. I'm gone. That kid, he hasn't even told me the name of the school, so how can he join? Oh, he's gone. Okay, so he just said that and he just left. Notice I may have forgotten about special stages, but that's actually fine. I think that would allow me to interact with her in a new way. Shortly after joining the club. Oh, there's her CG. This one is so beautiful. Senpai, do I only need to prepare these tools? Yes, to start calligraphy, you need a brush and an ink tone. And then the underlay, Hanshi, paperweight. After setting everything up, you add ink. Once you get used to it, you should prepare it yourself from now on. Yes. So, what should I write as a memorable first letter? Well, since it's my first time, I guess I'll write the word first. 1 letter from that time. It's not meant to be funny, but it's a perfect way to express your current feelings. That's nice writing. Even if you can't write it well, never throw it away. It's important to look back on it later. Yes! As expected, she forgot. She's not gonna forget, but it's just my imagination, right? Okay, alright. I'm nervous. Yo, she's actually not gonna have forgotten, and then they like kiss, and it's awesome. It doesn't matter how many times you fail, because I brought your motivation. Please show me that feeling. Me and Tomoko senpai's after school starts. It's far from the sweet and sour scent of youth, but it's not bad. In a world colored by blurred jet black, we will take a sure step forward. Damn, this is the worst route because he didn't even get anything, bro. That's where I'll end. I like how CG was at the end this time, instead of at like the very beginning. We'll go with the second lap. Whoa. Floating in a space with no right or left, no top or bottom. A world without gravity, so to speak. I don't know how much time I've spent here. I can't hear anyone, and I'm the only one there. I don't even know who I am. I have no idea what kind of place this is. I forgot why I came here, or when I came here. Maybe I've been here since birth. Too long to be a dream. And even though I want to turn my attention to the outside world, I'm still here without being able to do so. And I know it's because I've repeated this many times. Fortunately or unfortunately, I'm just floating around because there's no pain or physical harm. Those 2 choices are probably unfortunate. If I had some pain, this boring time would be a little easier. But whether you choose to close your eyes or open them, change will not come. Even when I'm asleep, I repeat the same thing. Nothing changes. Then, let's stay awake. There is no change, but let's keep our consciousness up. I have a faint hope that someday something might happen. That was the time. In a world where nothing had changed, a shadow was born. The shape that vaguely emerges. It's not a mistake. The color exists. I wonder if it's gray. Somewhere between white and black. I feel my arms and legs, trying to somehow pull it together. Little by little, it becomes clearer. Is there someone? Someone is there. The outline of the shadow is a human figure. But I can't see his face. I hear a voice. I touch the shadow. It's my first experience. Welcome to the story that ends. You are the explorer who will lead this world to its end. Who are you? I asked the owner of the voice. I won't answer that question. You know what I am. Even though you asked that, I don't remember anything. That's why I asked. Remember, that's your only role. When you remember, you'll understand everything. If you don't remember anything, you can't remember anything. Really now. Even so, I have to remember. In a world full of things we don't know, a shadow that imposes unreasonableness on us. I have the answer within myself. If that's true, we have no choice but to follow that voice. I glared at the faceless shadow. Yes, that's fine. Lead the story to its end. That's your role. After saying that, the shadow that was supposed to be holding me disappeared. Returned to the world of zero gravity. But there was a change. Several colors appeared in a space where you're just floating, not knowing which direction is left or right. Peach, yellow, black, orange, 4 lights. Oh shit, everyone here. They come together and form a wave. Maybe it's a hint to find out who you are. You swim to that spot. And then, you arrive. When you touch the light, it flies around you and converges on your body. On the limbs, torso, and head. As the heat envelops my entire body, I hear a sound come from somewhere. It's music that has been made somewhere before. I'm sure I've heard of it. I can hear people's voices in between the music. Datarow. Datarow. Is it my name? The tone of our voice as Shushu was calling out to me. Yeah, that's right. I'm called Datarow, like the Excel spreadsheet. Little by little, I remember. My name is Datarow. Hum the music you hear. To face myself. I remember each one as if it's untying a thread. Who am I? What have I been doing? And why am I floating here? What kind of person were your parents when you were born? Such sad memories. Such happy memories. All are important memories. What came out returned as tears and overflowed. Datarow, Datarow. That's right, it's not over yet. With determination, the world becomes brighter. It was so bright that I unconsciously closed my eyes. Slowly, I opened my eyelids to make sure. What was spreading there was... Consciousness awakens. When I slowly opened my eyelids, I was blinded by the light coming in through the windows. It's very bright, but not unpleasant. Rather, it's a pleasant awakening. I woke up and sat down on the bed. Figure out who you are and where you are. No, I understand. I was able to remember everything. I'm Datarow. And he's just Datarow, but he's a seeker who can bring the story to an end. Where are we going with this? Like... Anyways, where are we going with this? Like, are we gonna like find all the heroines in this route? Why am I here? Why are you here? I feel like it was like as ultimate as like finding all the heroines in one route, then this would be like locked until you played all the 4 ones. And what do you do? As soon as you realize who you are, your thinking speeds up. As you're trying to regain what had stopped until now. That's right, I was listening to Little Sister ASMR. Today's the graduation ceremony. The destination is lovely private academy. My school. It's also the place where the story began and the place where we have to make a break. I get up from the bed and take out my uniform from the closet and put it on. Then wash my face in the sink. Don't forget to brush your teeth. When I look at the mirror, I'm the same as always. The picture shows an ordinary student as well. Are you going? I muttered something to myself that I didn't address to anyone and left the house. I arrived at the school without hesitation and waited until the last hour. No one has come yet. Only the sound of the air conditioner echoes in my ears. It was then. Are you the first? Shoo. Well, I kind of have a feeling like that. Looking like that, you remembered everything, right? Yo, there is like a bigger plot going on here. I thought this was like just slop. Well, let's see what the bigger plot is. We're stuck in a time loop. I'm guessing that's what it is. Ah. I see. In that case, let's go check the answers. What is the story of Hatsumono? Hatsumonogatari. It's the title of that hypnosis ASMR that I heard about. I've worked on a lot of audio gonks. Well, among them, I particularly like Guy Moto type ASMR. I'm gonna search that what that means real quickly. Okay, I'm not gonna actually search that what that means. I didn't get tired of that day. One day I discovered hypnotic ASMR, which is taboo. It's so that anyone who will hear it will have happy ears and melt their brains. That's the kind of audio work that I am. That I fell in love with. That's how I became a person who couldn't distinguish between reality and delusion. Wait, so... was the entire game just like a fucking like... ASMR? Like, illusion? Even if in your reality, you're somehow dreaming. Even if you're dreaming, it feels real. Those routes were just like ASMR delusion. I was in a so-called trance state, going back and forth between reality and unreality. I couldn't do anything at Lovely Academy. I forgot that it was graduation ceremony and lived until today. My desire to start over from the entrance ceremony created a dream world. It was good at first, but it gradually became distorted. Was that your doing, Shu? So, okay, yeah, those 4 routes are just like illusion routes then. That's right. I want to spend my youth to the fullest with girls, even if it was only in my dreams, but all of that, he stood in my way. You know that reason now, right? Ah, you always told me to look at reality. You wanted me to come back, right? Yeah. Thank you, Shu. I was able to wake up from my dream, saw a smile, and graduate. Even I didn't get to talk to any cute girls. Well, if that's your choice, I can't say anything. Shu. Can we have an awesome bromance then? May I ask you, Datarow, one last question. What did you really want? A friend. More than anything, I wanted a friend I could talk to like this. Was I able to become your true friend? You're my dearest friend. I let it make out. I see, I'm happy. Now I don't have any more, what's the word? Regrets. I'll use that. I don't have any more regrets. So, are we on? Ah, you're fine on your own. My role is over. See you then, datarow. Short parting words. Leaving the classroom, my friend disappeared. Leaving that behind, my friend disappeared from the classroom. Was he also an illusion? Thank you, Shu. After that, the graduation ceremony went off without a hitch. You know, maybe I was too hard on Shu, bro. Like, yo, he saved us from like the infinite Tsukuyomi of talking to cute girls. It was like really, it's like the Matrix or whatever. Not, is it the Matrix? I think it is the Matrix. Like the blue pill or the red pill. You could choose the blue pill and see the truth, or you could choose the red pill and stay inside forever. Or I forgot what it was. I'm sorry, I've never watched the Matrix before. The graduation ceremony went off the hitch. In the end, I never did get to talk to any cute girls. I had a long dream, but for now on, I had to keep my feet firmly planted on the ground. Of course, not all dreams are bad. If I hadn't had a dream, I wouldn't be here. But the dream will stay with me forever. I can't forget it. This is a story only I know. From a story of fruition to a story of beginnings. I will live my life to prove that reality is better than dreams. I believe that the blue spring that I saw in my dream world would come someday in this world. Well, there's a true ending. Alright, while this music is playing, I'm gonna give my little retrospective, or like, kind of like my little idea of how the game happened. Okay, that's pretty sick. I kind of like how, since it was a dream, like the girls aren't here because like they weren't really a thing. Okay, so I'm guessing the first loop, or like the main game, that's reality, right? So that's reality. And then I guess after that, dataset like literally just became like a fucking like a vegetative state. Like he just like forever went asleep and then just like dreamt for all of eternity. And then in his dreams, he obviously met the 4 girls. And then after he met the 4 girls, he entered this route in which he was in space and he forgot everything. And then he woke up and ran to the school, met Shu, and then Shu revealed to him that that entire thing was just a dream. And he broke the dream for Datarow. And then he disappeared because I guess he wasn't real also. Which is like, I guess, like... So I guess like the moral of the story here, I guess that would be what Sharon was trying to tell, would be like, even if you don't meet any cute girls in your life, guys, you should probably not listen to Little Sister Smart and dream about meeting cute girls, and instead just like live with your life, because I mean, if you put yourself out there, then you'll probably meet some cute girls anyways. Right, guys? Pretty good. Oh, the menu changed. You know what? I fuck with that. I fuck with that. I love when the games do that. Alright. You know what? I was gonna be a lot more critical of this. Like genuine. Okay, here, I'll go through like the little gallery for a bit. Here's the first image. I really like this one. This is pretty cute. There you go, variation. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. I like this one too. This is like really good. Here's like the sprite art for them. Actually, it's kind of weird because these are like their actual sprites, and then she just has like, I guess she's like the main girl, I guess. So she has a different like pose. She doesn't even pull that in the game. This one's pretty good. And then here's like some concept art, I guess. This is how they look like originally. Like, I guess, bro. So, okay. Anyways, yeah, I was gonna be a lot more critical of this because, like, I thought it was like a complete scam. Like, I thought there was only gonna be like the main game, but you know, I kind of fuck with the extra content. Like, it was pretty cute. Like, obviously, it wasn't like anything too crazy. Like, I mean, it's like what, like less than 30 minutes of like talking to a girl, so obviously it has to be rushed. But I mean, it was like pretty wholesome. And then it's like the second lap, which is like, oh, the story has a greater meaning than just being a gal game. It's like you have to face the true reality of your situation and not go to sleep and dream about meeting cute girls, because that's not what happened. You have to face reality. Don't hide in your dreams. Stuff like that. You know, that was pretty good. Pretty good too. I like Shu. You know, he had a redemption arc in the second lap. I fucking hated him in the main game though. Like he didn't have to put me through all that fucking bullshit with the speech and like say I'm not ready for girls. Like, you know what? Like, fuck you, Shu. Fuck you. I don't regret saying that shit about you. Fuck you, Shu. But yeah, that's gonna be it for Naive Novel. I'm probably gonna have to cut this down a lot, its limit, because like there's a lot of shit that went wrong while recording it. Like I was interrupted a lot. Like if you notice like abrupt cuts and stuff, that was like me cutting shit out because I was like abrupted a lot while trying to record this. And I'm sorry again for my shitty commentary, but I just wanted to get this game out for people to see because I'm not sure if this has anything remotely in English. So even though it's like broken by machine translation, at least people have like a rough understanding of what happened in this game. So yeah, that's gonna be it for Naive Novel. I enjoyed it. Worth the $5? Maybe not, but it was like alright Chiron game. I don't really get. I get why people call it a scam because it's like it's not like it's not like an actual gal game. It's just like whatever this shit is. But it was an enjoyable experience. I could say that it was worth my time for me personally, but probably not for everyone. So yeah, okay. Before I go on off on another tangent, that's actually gonna be it for Naive Novel. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.